You let me violate you.
It's 1984 and Michael Jackson is king, even in Waihu Bay, New Zealand. Here we meet Boy, an 11-year-old who lives on a farm with his gran, a goat, his younger brother Rocky, who thinks he has magic powers, and assaulted other cousins. Shortly after Gran leaves for a week, Boy's father, Alamein, appears out of the blue. Having imagined a heroic version of his father during his absence, Boy comes face to face with the real version, an incompetent hoodlum who has returned to find a bag of money he buried years before. Written and directed and starring Taika Waititi, Boy is a film filled with laugh-out-loud moments, yet also offers us a true and honest look at a relationship between a father and his son. So I apologise then if I mispronounce anything. It's Sunday and I'm a little bit hungover, so suck it up.
Well, I've got no excuse at all. I'm just going to put out a disclaimer at the start. I'm not even going to attempt any of these names. So.
But I think the pure fact that I'm about to say that I thought this movie was brilliant, should negate my faux pas, my vocal faux pas.
Yeah, I saw the director's first film, Eagle vs. Shark, and it's very much along that similar lines, that very, very New Zealand sense of humour.
Yeah.
Very dry, very, very droll almost. And I like this one a little bit more actually. The performances of the kids, especially the lead role, was absolutely. I mean, to get that out of that young a child is
such an amazing, and also the young actor who played his brother.
The brother was excellent too. Yeah,
okay, I have to refer and give a quote. His that young actor's name is.
Who like?
Te Aho Ekatoni Witu.
Well done.
And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that because you are a stellar actor.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and James Rollison, who played Boy, they'd actually cast another young actor in that role, but because they had to get, pre-production funding and doing everything like that, the boy actually got a bit too old for the role, which was such a bugger. But then they cast James Rollison anyway, and I was such a kind of raw,
really personal.
Very personal, very funny, but also very sad at times. That was laughing out loud at certain things, like that kind of 80s pop culture, and but then those poignant moments between he and his father and his family, and moments of realisation about what and who his father is, I just found really heartbreaking.
Yeah, there's a lot of details in there that you just feel that somebody's gone through that, and they're actually writing from their own experience.
Absolutely.
And the clothes were fantastic. It was so basic stuff because they were a poor family, but just everything was just pitch perfect in terms of the tone of the. Oh,
the film looked
the period.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it was a package. I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. Was because it was a complete package, and it was just. It's like this kind of quintessential Australian films that aren't polished, like unpolished kind of Australian humour. I found it's so much funnier.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know, when I watched it,
he was taking on a huge task, directing the film and starring in the film as the father.
It could have been a trifecta of stupidity, like writing it, directing it, and starring in it. But he did really well, and the closing credits.
That actually looked probably a little bit too far for me, I thought.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of.
I think there was a New Zealand-esque gag. There are gags in it which are very New Zealand specific, because I did go with a friend who actually knows or had knew of and knows the director, and who had grown up in New Zealand in this area. And so when we were going through the film, there were things that were very New Zealand specific, and he was kind of leaning over and telling me, and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that film from that perspective. Yeah,
and so I think that the end sequence was it was an in-gag.
A local.
For New Zealand peeps.
Right, a local gag.
Yeah, but I still found it funny though.
Yeah, there's definitely humour there. And if I can just do a quick shout out to the goat. I'm going to do a shout out for the goat. The goat was awesome.
The goat was great.
I may never shout out to a goat again ever, so I'm going to do it now.
The goat. Props to the goat.
No spoilers there.
Yeah, if ever Albie puts on the goat again, the theatre play, I'd say cast that goat. Mind you, if you know that play, then probably maybe the goat wouldn't want to be cast.
Well, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty plump up for a go. All right. Once again, a solid little slice of goodness, a little nugget of goodness.
And it was, you know, when you watch it, it was an independent film, and it won a couple of awards. It's won, won Melbourne, the Melbourne International Film Festival. It won the Audience Choice Awards.
Yeah.
And the Sydney Film Festival and the Berlin International Film Festival. It won Best Feature Film.
Wow.
And at the Sundance Film Festival, it was nominated, so I'm referring to my notes, for the Grand Jury Prize. So, I mean, they're pretty prestigious.
Not bad at all.
So, I mean, for an independent film...
Which relies on the script and its actors, heavily.
Props.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, hopefully the director, I'm not going to pronounce the name.
I don't even know if I did pronounce it today.
Hopefully he goes on to have an excellent career, because
Yes.
on the strength of the first two films, go for it, so... Right, so I liked it. I liked it pretty well. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was hilarious and sad. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Oh, what are you doing here? I'm allowed. He's my dad too. And so, you should have stayed at home. But I want to get to know him. Why? Because he's here. I'm like him. I'm like him more than you. Me and him have the most potential. What's that? If you don't know it, you ain't got it. That's what makes me cool and you an egg. How did you get it? You get it when you're born. It's too late for you. Sorry.